her.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Huh.
I find her, I mean, I did watch a Kendra this weekend. I did enjoy
Oh.
Now that she's a mom, she's sort of a bit more easier to take. But it doesn't stop the fact that she seems like a real dum-dum.
It's the laugh.
Sorry.
It's just such a dumb laugh.
Yeah.
It's a privileged laugh.
Yeah.
So, did anybody refuse to get naked? And was getting naked for the casting on Playboy's foursomes, was that a requirement to get naked?
It was, because that's the premise of the show, and we need to kind of, they need to show us that they're willing to
Make
go
sure
there.
they'll go there.
So on the show that they're willing to go there too. And there were a few that were misled or just not fully aware of what was going on. And we're totally upfront with them. We're like, this is what it is before it happens. We're not pervies. We're not going to sit here in the room and force you to get naked. You
might say you're not pervies, but
Sarah, was there any opportunity where you got to get naked in the room?
No.
she's married, remember?
But it's not about being married.
That's right,
I think it's about being
foursomes,
free
sharing,
with yourself.
yeah.
Would you have gotten naked in the room, Rob?
She wants to answer that. Go ahead, Sarah.
Absolutely not, was my answer.
Would I have gotten naked?
Yeah.
Nah.
Really? You
Nah.
seem like a guy that would get all hippy-dippy down there.
I mean, it depends. If there was some action going on, maybe, but,
Action.
but
The show is
getting,
called Foursomes.
getting naked for the sake of getting naked, I don't see the point.
Right.
But I think we have we've got Josh on Skype. We're going to bring in a Skyper for you. Chat about it. Callers is where to go if you want to Skype into the show. We feed you in, and Josh Harris is with us. Hey, Josh.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Good.
I have a dog question from Manhattan.
Okay.
Just a show element. I always thought it would be really fascinating to kind of go to the Upper East Side and kind of watch the dainty old upscale ladies, picking up after their dog.
And this is a show idea?
Is that
it's part of the dog. I don't know. I'm just giving you.
Do you think
Part
that
of
the
the
old
dog.
ladies actually do pick up the poop of the dogs on the Upper East Side, or do you think they have like a young boy or the doorman doing it for them?
I think they just blame senility and don't pick it up at all, because you've been up on the Upper East Side and, there's a lot of poo up there a lot of the time. if you're not careful.
Going back to what Josh is saying, have you noticed a difference between your Upper East Side doggy casting and downtown doggy casting? What are those differences?
Oh, yeah. Well, the dogs get progressively smaller as you go north.
Okay.
And yappier and whiter and just more like their owners as you head north a little bit, but and they're more high maintenance. It's a wellspring of wonderful untrained dogs up there, so
Really?
It's been a really good place.
Have you been to Brooklyn?
I have not.
Because there are some, those dogs out there, not only do they breed these huge pit bulls that they walk with these massive
baby.
chain link chains around their neck. I'm sure you can find some people that really pamper their dogs to be like either attack dogs.
What? Tell us the name of the show again.
It's called It's Mir the Dog.
And can you tell us more about the premise?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's this wonderful lady named Victoria Stilwell. She's British, but she lives in Atlanta. And she is a dog expert, and she comes into your home and works with your dog that has these behavioral issues and helps you. She's kind of like a female Caesar Milan.
Okay.
She's like the dog whisperer meets that
And
psychic.
so what's
that
the idea?
British
Ultimately,
psychic.
the goal is for her to rehabilitate your dog?
Exactly. And, the premise is it's me or the dog, so there has to be kind of a situation where the dog is causing such a strain on relationships that it's getting to a breaking point where something
So the dog's
going to
go if the dog doesn't. Wow.
Exactly.
That's great.
I want to get a dog just so I can be on the show and or be with your yappy people.
That is not a bad strategy. For those of you out there, that is a great strategy. Get yourself a dog. Get yourself on the show. Do you, Sarah, as casting person, tell us, do you actually, I'm sure you talk to the owner about the dog, but do you interact with the dog? And
Oh, my God, yes. That's the
and
best part.
has there been anything threatening or anything scary or weird yet?
No, I have dogs are generally pretty cool with me.
Well, that's not good. We need crazy
know.
dog. The dog needs to hump your leg when you walk in the room.
Oh, well, I let them do that anyway.
Oh, snap. Foursomes, what?
No, nothing too detrimental. Maybe I've seen a couple dogs pee on us as I'm talking to them. They'll pee on their owner while they're talking to me, and they won't notice, and I won't tell. So I don't want to get in trouble.
Is Josh still with us? Hey, Josh.
I have a question.
Go ahead. We got a couple minutes before we say goodbye to Sarah, so go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, how much, when you're casting, what's the balance between casting the actual animal and the person?
Well,
the owner.
Yeah, it's interesting.
question.
Obviously, the dog is the most important because that's really the star of the show. But we want people with good personalities that are willing to share their story and willing to kind of, hand over this loved one to Victoria to rehabilitate them, and that, you know, you have to kind of get out of your own way.
Can I just ask? I have a past dog issue that cropped up. My dog had a litter. I kept one of the male dogs and German shepherds, and the male dog actually, the son of my dog, actually killed one of my cats.
Oh.
Do you guys do murder?
I think that might be another reality show.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's
Just
one of the
wondered.
three.
That's like Law and Order meets the dog
I
whisperer.
know.
CSI.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, thanks,
I
Josh.
mean, like there could be a trial. I don't know.
Yeah.
gosh.
Hey, that's a great idea. That's the spin-off, though. We got to get It's Me or the Dog up in
Judge
the air
Woofy.
first.
I think so.
We have to go to commercial and say goodbye to Sarah. So happy that you're here.
Thank you.
One more last time. Just let the listeners know where to go if they want to get cast or consider for casting on It's Me or the Dog.
Sure, you can email me at doggycastingnyc@gmail.com and just give me your name, contact info, and your dog's name and some of the issues you're having with them, and I'll get back to you.
Great. Stick around. Sarah Monson, thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's Me or the Dog is the name of the show. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk to entertainment lawyer Jesse Rosenblatt, who is actually segueing from what I guess you would call scripted reality to reality. And we're going to find out some of the legalities of reality in our new section called The Legalities of Reality. Stay with us on Robert Galinsky's Reality Wanted.
Robert Galinsky's Reality will return after these messages.